So yeah, I only did a quick video today. Like I said, with having two dogs, it can be difficult. To walk them. Especially when one wants to stop and sniff and the other one wants to keep going. But I'm lucky they get on well together, so that makes things a lot easier. They have the occasional growl at each other. It's usually over me and who gets to put the head on my lap. And last night, when I was in bed, Simba decided he'd come up, but he normally doesn't. He normally stays downstairs where it's a bit cooler, but he came up last night and he got onto the bed. And then Pagan come up. And there was a bit of jealousy then, and then they started growling at each other. Pagan was barking at him. Go on this way. But it all ended fine. I ended up sleeping diagonally in bed to accommodate two dogs. But anyway, I had a new subscriber, and he dropped a comment on one of my videos, and his name's Darren Keenan. And what I'll do, I'll put a link, because he also runs the channel. Darren Keenan's vlogs and reviews. By all accounts, he sounds a really nice guy, and we've chatted a little bit just by email and messages. But it seems like he does vlogs very much the same as I do. You know, he just does walks and talks. But it turns out we were both born in the same hometown at roughly the same period. Might be a year in difference between us. But yeah, he's into doing his vlogs. But please, you know, if you do watch my vlogs or whatever, just go and check him out. He's a real nice guy. You know, he does his walks and talks a bit like I do. You know, he doesn't always have a script or whatever, just whatever comes up. And this is the thing about YouTube. You know, you can do whatever you want, really. You know, you have your own particular way of doing stuff, your own particular niche. There's going to be people who like it. There's going to be people who don't like it. And that's fine. I mean, yes, it's nice to have subscribers, because you think you're getting more people on board with you. But, you know, for me, it's not about that. How many people can I get? Can I get myself monetized? You know, I'm not interested in doing that at all. You know, I just prefer doing my vlogs, because like I say, and as Darren says as well, it's as if you're there with us when we do the vlogs. Go on this way. So it's not like you're doing it this way. It's not like you talk to yourself. And that's the beauty of it. And you don't have to have a certain niche. I mean, yes, I know if you're looking at making money on YouTube, you've got to have a niche and you can explore that and get that sort of niche monetized. I mean, we all have our own certain styles in the way we do stuff. And that's fine. But I do like the videos like my own where people just walk and they talk about stuff. You know, they might be doing it for their own mental health and well-being. You know, I certainly do that. They might be doing it for nostalgia reasons, in terms of they want to leave something. Unfortunately, one day, we're all going to pass away. They may want to do it to try and help other people. And in some manner of speaking, educate them about stuff. And it doesn't matter what. This is, you know, the beauty of YouTube as I see it. You know, as long as you stay within the YouTube community guidelines, you've got no problems. And it does become like a bit of a hobby, a bit of a pastime. I know Darren Keenan, he likes his cameras, his action cameras. And, you know, to be able to talk about them, it's good. You know, he does his reviews. You know, I do my reviews at times. I've done my reviews on my tents. You know, and I just keep it honest. You know, I'm not after affiliates or anything else. And it's like another YouTuber, Explore with me, Marlo C. Yeah, she's American. I think she's Massachusetts area. But I've been watching her vlogs because they just feel genuine, they feel real. Nothing scripted. You know, and she'll give good, honest reviews about kit. And certainly from her camping videos, you know, it showed me kit which I didn't know about. And, you know, when I got the money, I would probably get some of that kit. So it does work. And she doesn't do sponsorships or anything like that. She doesn't get paid to advertise. Companies just send her the kit. She does a review on it. So again, it's a good way of doing stuff. I'll put a link to her down below, and to watch her videos, it is good. She seems a very nice, genuine and respectful woman. And the content's nice, it's absorbing. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out, especially to Darren Keenan, vlogs and reviews, nice guy. And I think You know, he's part of the YouTube community, a genuine person. I think this is all part of a thing where people are kicking off against Ofcom, sort of taking more control over YouTube. That we just want genuine stuff. Might be good, it might be bad. That's all people want. You know, they don't want this fake mainstream media crap we get, which has been censored and has got a narrative behind it. Propaganda. People just don't want that. And YouTube is a way of getting away from that, because you've got creators like myself, Darren, Marlo, you know, who just do things off their own back. They haven't got an agenda. And it just stays real. And that's what I do like about YouTube. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Like I said, I just want to give a shout out to Darren Keenan and Explore with me, Marlo C. You know, two great YouTubers. Please give them a like, give them a subscribe. Don't forget, give me a like and subscribe while you're there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.